local news tonight. Older populations generally do well in drug treatment, but this isn't the case for young adults. That's why a new therapy program in Greene County called Habilitation Empowerment Accountability Therapy, or HEAT, aims to address this. Our Linda Ong found out it is designed for males ages 18 to 29 in our criminal justice system and uses a different approach for treatment. Linda?
Lindsay, drug court is one of the few ways to ensure the long-term rehabilitation success of drug offenders. This new therapy program serves as a promising avenue for young men who are most at risk during their probation.
If you don't look at issues like family and community and spirituality as part of that healing process, then you're only treating one part of the person.
It's this holistic approach to therapy, taught at this training session to providers.
Come up with something, rewrite that.
That's the basis of a new drug therapy program for Greene County.
We try to make sure that we deal with every aspect of the human being.
The 9-month intervention is called Habilitation Empowerment Accountability Therapy, or HEAT. And unlike traditional therapies, HEAT focuses on more than just the individual.
What we're doing is trying to look at where these folks are, what do they really need, and that's a fairly new phenomena with drug courts. And then when we divide them out, our programming is based on what they tell us they need.
Greene County Judge Peggy Davis says there's about 1,200 participants in the county's drug court program, at least 50% of whom are young men.
We're fighting against things that have happened to them from their environment and then just the natural process of slower development. So it makes them a difficult population to deal with, not because they're worse, but just because we have more complex issues.
Guy Wheeler says that's why the program targets young men.
So many of them are coming through this process and they're evolving, they are maturing throughout.
Turpin says the goal is for participants to walk away with the skills to sustain a drug-free, crime-free, productive life. But for that to happen,
This curriculum cannot work well in just a vacuum.
No.
It has to have all the other community coming together to really provide the supportive services necessary to help that individual get back on a road of recovery.
the HEAT program has been used in other states like Texas. Judge Peggy Davis said the program could save taxpayers money in the long run. She said they'll be tracking the success of the program's participants over the next year.
Linda, thanks.